Okay, so today I'm coming at you with another review that is not a luxury bag. It's actually just another designer. I do have some followers that don't necessarily always want, luxury bags. They like other designers. And so this is the Dooney Bourke. This is the, what is it? Sorry. It's the Bristol. No, that's not the Bristol Satchel. This is the Logo Lock Tote. That's what that is. And it's in this really nice leather, this brown, kind of a saddle brown color. It's got the contrast stitching in the yellow. It's got the gold toned hardware, jewelry quality hardware. And so let me give you the measurements on this bag. It is 12 inches wide by 13 inches tall by 7 inches deep. And then it does have about an 8-inch handle drop. And the reason why you can easily get it over your shoulder is because this lock here that goes over the top, it's so heavy. I mean, I am pretty sure that you can knock somebody out by hitting them with this piece right here. It's super chunky, and Mama loves some chunky hardware. Well, this is definitely super chunky. But because it's so heavy, if you go down and, lock it, it kind of makes it, gives it a smile. And so then you've got this extra room to get it over your shoulder. And one thing I want to note real quick, so what I like, there are some bags that have this, and what I like is the fact that the handles are sewn a little bit further apart, and I don't know, it just really helps, just get it over your shoulder if you're wearing a puffy coat, and I can actually throw my puffy coat on here in just a second and show you, but it just makes it easier to just get it, on and off your shoulder. Okay, so again, this is in the saddle brown, and it's got the contrast stitching. Let me open it up. So you have to basically unhook this if you want to get in the bag. Otherwise, it's going to be trying to get over here or trying to get over here, and it's going to be a pain. So you are going to have to mess with this. And then if you're, you can just either throw it back, or you can kind of have it hanging like over the top on the inside if you want to do that. So you've got this little pocket here if you wanted to maybe throw your phone or your keys or whatever. Now, one thing that Dooney Bourke is notorious for are these long key clips. And so this is how you're really most likely going to have your keys. You're going to have your keys on this, and then that way when you reach in here, you're just feeling for this, and you can grab your keys. Okay, so Dooney Bourke, in a lot of their bags, they have this really nice red cotton colored lining. It's really nice. And then you've got tons of organization. I'll tell you what, Dooney Bourke knows how to do some organization inside their bags. So first, let me show you this. You've got the heat stamp right here, the Dooney Bourke, and I love this kind of vintage, the cursive. I love that. So you've got a zipper pocket here, and then in front of the zipper pocket, you have a slip pocket, okay? And it's the same length as the zipper. Now, pardon the background noise. I do these reviews in my basement, and it's right over the kitchen, and I can tell everyone's in there, and so I can hear them. And you probably can too, and I'm so sorry. Okay, on the other side, you have two slip pockets, and they're really deep. That's one of the things I like about these. So one of them, they're not the same size though. See, so one of them is a little bit wider, and this one's just a little bit thinner here, but they both are super functional. I mean, you're going to be able to fit keys, phones, probably not a phone in this one, but a phone in this one for sure. Lotion, hand sanitizer, Kleenexes, lip gloss, you name it. And then of course you got the slip pocket on the other side, like I said. And so you open it up, and it's just kind of a, everything's just going to chunk to the bottom. But again, there is organization in this bag, so you are going to be able to, stay somewhat organized. Okay. And then again, you're just going to have this just kind of here. It'll be just kind of draped over the top. Or, if you're not wanting that look, you can just obviously, undo this every single time you want to get in and out of the bag. Okay. One thing, let me put this back on here. Okay. It does have feet. Okay. And I love that. And I love the sound it makes when you set it down. Hear that? I love that. I love that sound. Okay. So let me throw on my puffy coat so you can kind of see how easy it is to get it off and on whenever you have a puffy coat on. Oh, and it's actually cold down here in my basement today. Okay, so this is just a parka, and actually don't call it a puffy coat. It is a little puffy, as you can see, but just a regular parka, and it's just kind of a basic one. So I don't like for them to be super puffy, because then I just feel like the Michelin Man. So anyway, okay, so you got this. See? And so because you've got that little extra space in between your handles, it makes it even more convenient to get it off and on your shoulder with a puffy coat, okay? And let me just tell you, have you ever smelled the Dooney Bourke purses? golly, I love the smell of leather. I know some people, you know, they don't really care about that. They're not maybe fans of leather, you know, whatever. But Mama loves the smell of some leather. It smells like boots. I love that smell. Okay, so anyway, here we go. This is the Dooney Bourke logo lock tote. And really super nice, saddle brown. And hope this is helpful. And actually, you know what? I should go ahead and just do the other one since this video is not very long. Okay, I'm going to do this one too. So this one, actually, is called the Bristol Satchel. And the measurements on it are 12 inches wide by 10 inches tall by 7 inches deep. So it's compact, but it's not. So you've got a nice depth, because 7 inches is a great depth. So it's a little, you know, easy to manage and not super heavy, but you do have some room. And as you can see, it kind of goes up in the letter A. You've got big down here at the bottom, and then it goes up to the top. This is kind of a burgundy color, and then it's accented also with the contrast stitching. It's the yellow contrast stitching. And then you've got this really nice gold toned hardware as well. Again, jewelry quality. You know, Dooney Bourke knows how to do their hardware. It's really nice. It really is. And then they have these quality zippers too. I really like their zippers. They're nice and big. So I don't want to say they're chunky. Now on some bags they are, but they're just kind of a happy medium. You know, they're not the super small ones. They're really nice. Okay, and then you have these accents on either side with these cute little tassels. Solid leather. Again, smells wonderful. Mama loves that. Okay, and then you've got like just a 4-inch handle drop right here. So if I'm wearing my puffy coat and I'm wanting to carry my satchel, okay, I'm not going to be able to do this unless I hold my sleeve and then I go like that and then I kind of shove it up there like this. But one cool thing about this satchel is it comes with a shoulder strap and it's adjustable. And so you can just clip it on these D-rings on either side, and then it makes it a lot easier, especially in the winter, or if you just like it all year round, just another way to carry your bag. Then you've got this, and I have it on, well, it's kind of a happy medium. There's quite a bit of an adjustment on this. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 holes as options on here. Now this is right in the middle, well, sort of in the middle. It's on number 4. So super easy to, let me just get on this chair. Super easy to get it off and on your shoulder in a puffy coat, or not, you know, whatever. Now, because you do have all these options, I was gonna say, okay, probably it's a crossbody. Let me just go ahead and adjust it real quick. I'm gonna say it's a crossbody. It still might be a little too short. I know it has a lot of options, but if the overall length of the strap isn't that big, that doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna have a ton of room for a crossbody. I'm gonna take my coat off because I want you to be able to, I want you to see how it looks as a crossbody without this coat on. Okay. Now, I have it on the longest setting. No, I don't. What the heck? I thought I did. I don't. One more. Okay, let's go down here. Okay, longest setting. It does have 2 little belts for you to keep your strap secure. Okay, so now it's on the longest setting, and I'm 5'6", and so see, even on the longest setting, it's like right under my boobs. I don't like for bags to sit that high on me. So, as a crossbody, if you're a taller gal, it's probably not gonna work for you, okay? But if you're a petite gal and you're a little bit shorter, then you may not have any trouble at all. Now, if I wanna carry it over my shoulder, obviously there's no trouble. No problem at all. Even on this setting and even on the one that I had on before where it was just kind of a happy medium, even that one's fine. But overall, probably not gonna be acceptable for me for a crossbody. But shoulder and arm carry and hand carry, no problem. Super cute. I forgot to mention, it does have feet too. And so that's one of the things. I really do like bags with feet. Honestly, I really do. Again, make sure I cover everything. Oh, no, I didn't take it to the inside. Okay, so the inside of the bag. Again, it's 7 inches deep, so it has quite a bit of room in here. And like I told you earlier, even with the other bag, Dooney Bourke knows how to keep bags organized by offering all these options. So you've got their infamous key fob thing in here. And then kind of the same thing. On the one wall over here, you've got 2 slip pockets. This one actually has a little snap that you can snap it shut. And then you have the one over on this side. So you've got 2. I don't know if you can see. Here, there you go. Okay. And then on the other side, you have a decent size zip pocket Okay, decent sized zip pocket in there. And then in front of it, just like the other bag, you have a slip pocket. So see, there's the slip pocket and then the zip pocket. And then again, like I said, because it is 7 inches deep, there is a lot of room in here. So this bag is kind of, you know, don't let it fool you. You have plenty of room in here. If I'm comparing this bag to, oh, I almost forgot this. On the back here, you have this kind of mini slip pocket. Now, I'm gonna be honest, it's not gonna fit your cell phone, okay? Because most of us, even if we have a basic model of whatever phone we have, it's still gonna be pretty big. It's gonna be bigger than this pocket, I'm pretty sure. But you can fit, well, a key fob. You could fit a key fob in here, but that's probably about it. You're not gonna be able to fit your phone though. And then, or of course some gum, or I don't know, garage door opener maybe, something like that, just smaller items, but it's not really the most convenient pocket to get into just because it's so narrow. But anyway, okay, so if you know anything about Louis Vuitton, I'm going to compare this bag to the size of a Speedy 30. That's what I'm going to compare it to. Obviously the shape is different because again, this goes up into like a letter A. It tapers, it goes up. It gets smaller as you go up, but it's similar in depth and it's similar in height and it's similar with the handle drop. And so, and even as a bandeau, you know, on the Louis Vuitton bandeau, you're still gonna have the similar shoulder strap and stuff. But I'm gonna compare it to that. But what I like about this bag over that is the fact that, you know, Speedy bags just have the one little zip pocket and that's it. Versus this has, you know, you can stay super organized in this bag. So I just wanna mention that. You know, if you're not really that familiar with Dooney Bourke bags, but maybe you are familiar with all the Louis bags, that just kind of gives you an idea, like, you know, what to compare it to. But it's got these nice little buckles up front that just kind of adds just a little character to it. Again, super classy bag. Very equestrian. That's the word that comes to my mind when I think of, or when I look at this bag. It looks like a, you know, like a saddle. I just think of like, you know, super equestrian. Same with this one too. They both, that's what they remind me of. Just kind of like a super fancy, like, you know, out there going to the little horse race and all that kind of, that's just what they remind me of. I know it's kind of silly, but that's the first thing I thought of. Anyway, so I hope this was helpful. Again, Bristol Satchel, logo lock tote, Dooney Bourke, super nice quality leather. If you know anything about their bags, their leather is nice and hardy. So even empty, the bags are gonna be on the heavier side, which again, that's kind of why I like this one, because I know several years ago, I had the Bristol Satchel, but I actually had it in the large. Good Lordy, that bag was heavy just by itself. I wanna say it was like 4 pounds, just empty. And I couldn't carry it because it was just too heavy. Anyway, hope this was helpful, and I'll be talking to you real soon. Okay, bye!